Hello, I'm back in my second home. Well, I might as well call it my second home because I'm never away from this place. Of course, it's BENIDORM. And you can tell it's getting really busy now. It's the 20th of May and the season has started properly. The streets are full with tourists. But I've decided to spend one night in this accommodation. It's not a hotel, it's based on room only. I have been looking at this one for quite a while, been checking it out for the last 2 or 3 months, and I've been umming and ahhing, and eventually I've decided I will do a review on this room only accommodation. Reason being is the price. It's called Pension La Orozca, if I pronounced that correct. Let's see what it's got to offer. Right, straight away I've just got on the lift and I can smell the lift is so fresh, it looks so bright, it actually looks brand new. So room 202. So check-in was fairly easy, passport as usual. I paid for the hotel online, but when I come to sign for the waiver for any damage in the room, you always have to sign something in the hotel. I realised my name wasn't on the top. It was a genuine mistake because the guy had a very similar name to mine, so I had to sign it again and do the passports all over again to make sure it was connected to the right person. Anyhow, I'm in the room now, room 202. This is only room only, and I'll tell you the price a little bit later on in the video. Let me show you the room. So this is my room for the night. It does look very basic, but it looks really clean. The floor is still damp, so she's recently been in to clean this room, and it smells very fresh. As I said, basic with basic furniture. Behind the door we do have a couple of hooks for hanging your coat, and it's not a card operated electricity, it's a normal switch. Then we have this massive built-in wardrobe. If you can hear noises going on in the background, it's because they're having a little bit of building work done and I can hear drilling going on, so bear with that. So storage space, couple of shelves and a digital safe, which is free by the way. More storage space. Plenty of hanging space. Couple of blankets, I don't think I'm going to need that because it's roasting. It's absolutely boiling in this room. I did book the twin room. We don't have any USBs, we do have a couple of power points and there's no reading lights, but we do have the centre light. A little bit of a writing desk, chair, and this is a surprise. I didn't expect a mini fridge to be here, but there is one. Now when you do check in, you get given your key, you get given the TV remote and the aircon remote. Now there's no deposit for these either, so these get given to you, you don't have to pay anything at all for them. Sometimes you have to put a deposit down on the remote controls, but you don't. Now talking about the aircon, people say I never checked the aircon to see if it's working. Well, one way of finding out. There we go. Can you hear that? And that is nice and cold. Now we do have a small mirror and a smallish TV. I have already checked the TV and I've seen so far 5 UK channels, which is another bonus because we're right in the old town, and normally when you're in the old town you normally just end up with Spanish TV. So let me have a look at the beds before I disturb them. I'll check this one. Pillow protectors. There you go, that looks nice and clean. Now, do we have a mattress protector? Yes, we do, and that is nice and clean as well. That's the bed disturbed. So far, I can't fault this. I'm going to tell you the price a little bit later on. It is near the end of May, by the way, for this room. And when I tell you the price, you're going to be really shocked. Now, I know with it being in the old town, there's not going to be much of a view. There's only going to be buildings, but you do get a balcony as well. It's only a very small balcony. Yeah, really tiny balcony. Big enough to put your chair out here and sit out. But I like the view. I really like the view. It's the old Spanish view of the buildings with the little balconies with all the flower pots hanging off. So we are on a side street in the old town. There's a beach is just that way. And another thing that was mentioned when I was checking in, this is strictly a non-smoking hotel. Let's check out the ensuite. Now that looks really clean. So we have what looks like a massive walk-in shower. Yes. This has either recently been done or it's kept very clean. We do have the toilet. Yeah. We've got a bidet, your sink, medium-sized mirror. We do have some soap and some hair and body wash. So I'll stand back so you can get a bigger view. This is really nice. Now this is the part of the video where I would normally say, let's check out the rest of the hotel. But it's not really a hotel. You're basically booking a room only. So there's no hotel to show. I did notice though in the bathroom that there's no hairdryer, and I've checked around, there's no hairdryer anywhere. So I went down to reception to see if you could hire an hairdryer, but no, they loan hairdryers, kettles and irons free of charge. So you don't pay for the hairdryer, the kettle or the iron, or the remote controls for the aircon or the TV, or the digital safe that's in the wardrobe. There's no cost of anything to hire when you actually book this place. So all you pay is the price you pay to book for the length of time you're staying here. Now I'm going to jump in the shower because I need a quick cold shower because I am boiling. Even though the aircon's on, I'm still boiling. I'll see you later on. Good morning from the pension La Orozca here in BENIDORM. What do I think of this place? It's another one of them little gems. I'm so made up, I decided to come and review this place. It does what it says on the tin. It's classed as a one-star hotel, but I wouldn't really class it as a hotel. I'd class it more as room only. There's only a reception and a couple of vending machines. There's no bar, no pool, no lounge area, nothing, no entertainment. So you're just getting your room. Now, I booked this room, which is a twin room, and when I arrived yesterday, I could smell the freshness. I could smell how clean the place was. So I did my check as usual. Everything was spotless, couldn't find a fault. You do get a little bit of a balcony, not a big balcony. And I sat out there with it on the chair yesterday. You'd probably get 2 chairs on max if you could. It's on the back of the hotel, so I'm overlooking the back streets, which is quieter. The front of the hotel is on a main road with a lot of traffic, so I'm made up, I was put on the back. So I didn't hear nothing last night. I had the balcony window open and I went out like a light. A really good night's sleep in that bed. Bathroom, yesterday when I arrived, I went straight into the shower, plenty of hot water. The bathroom is spotless. So I can't fault this room again. Wi-Fi, straight on, really fast Wi-Fi. TV, yes, I flicked on yesterday and we do have UK channels. Made up with that one. When you get one of these little side hotels or apartments or anything like that in the old towns of anywhere, you normally just get the local language, you normally just get the local channels. I've found so many hotels that just have Spanish channels. That's the norm. And to find English channels and UK channels on the TV yesterday was a bonus. Now, the other thing is, when I did arrive, I asked regarding the hire of items such as your hairdryer, your iron, the safe, the remote controls for the aircon, stuff like that. They do have items. They have kettles as well, which you can borrow. You don't have to pay for them. You don't have to hire. There's no hire charge. So your kettle, your iron, and what's the other one? The hairdryer, they are available at reception. There's no charge for them. You can hire them during your stay. Now, I did mention the safe at the beginning of the video. I did mention that the safe was free, but it isn't. There's a charge of €2 per day with a £10 deposit, which you get back when you vacate. So there is only that little charge. The fact that you get a mini fridge as well in the room, which is another bonus. I just can't fault the place. So when you pay your price, the only additional charge when you get here is £2 per day if you want to hire the safe. That's it. Right, mobility access straight in off the road, and the lift is just behind the reception, so there's no problem getting up and down to your rooms. Now you want to know the price. This is, as far as I'm concerned, now we are talking, I've stayed here the 20th of May, so we are well into the season. And single occupancy for this room for the one night cost me £31. Okay, there's no breakfast, there's no food included, but we are in the middle of the season in BENIDORM. £31. Now, 2 people can stay in this room, and I would definitely stay in this room again. 2 people can stay in here for £48. £17 more for another person. So you're talking £24 a night in the centre of the old town of BENIDORM. It's right by everything. The beach is just down the road. The harbour's down the road. All the shops are just down the road. Everything, all the activity is only down the road. And you're only paying for 2 people £24 a night each. That is ridiculous. As I said, I paid a little bit more because it's single occupancy. I paid £31. Now, I was talking to a lady who's staying here, and she comes here for 5 nights every month, every year. And she's done that. So she's here 12 times a year for 5 nights stay each time. And she said, because she's staying longer, because I'm staying the one night, I get charged for the single charge. Because she's staying for the 5 nights, she only paid for this week £135. That's for the 5 nights. So that's working out cheaper again. 135 divided by 5 is, what's my maths, is £27. So she gets it cheaper again because she's staying longer. Will I come back to this place? Definitely. I'd fly back to this place tomorrow if I wanted to come away on a holiday. So I'm definitely going to be booking this again for myself. I'm made up with it. That's it for me on this video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you consider staying here as well. I would definitely recommend this one. So I'm moving on now to another hotel. Well, maybe not a hotel. You'll have to watch out for the next video. Give this video a thumbs up, a like, a share. Of course, hit that notification bell. And I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And bye for now.